went to England, worked for so many years, come back to Ireland. And because he was not declaring the rent in Ireland, the bill he received 15 years later.
15 years later, honestly.
Thousands.
Anyway, I just needed to say that.
They'll be remembering
This is also therapy.
It's very personal.
That's one thing I remember. HMRC and Commerce, they don't forget.
They don't forget. They can be quiet,
down
but
the line,
they will just come.
pay it.
It's long.
Their memory is
These days,
long.
I make sure I just do my taxes. You don't want surprises.
We read about people like Elon Musk, how they in a sense avoid paying tax. They probably just stay within their tax allowance limit, and then they ask to be paid shares, that kind of thing. I know for a small business probably it's a bit difficult, but just thinking of tax efficient ways of managing, because the small businesses are really struggling. One, just making ends meet, and I know it's outside maybe this discussion about now the laws come in. Someone comes in one day, the next day they call in sick, you have to pay them. All those things. So, obviously, because you need to have probably proper consultations with yourself. But are there any, just on the basic level, in terms of, as a director, just to manage so that I can survive, tax-wise? As a company, I'm talking for the company, not as an individual.
There are things that you can claim. Even the national insurance relief, which a lot of companies forget to claim, it's currently on about 15,000 now per year. The use of home office, as I was talking about, and a lot of the expenses that you're doing personally, which are business expenses. The vehicles also, how much of that can be the director. The director remuneration can still go through your accounts. So there's an element that you're probably taking as dividends, which could qualify as director remuneration as a company tax itself. So those are the sort of areas we'd look at and see what are the expenses are we not claiming for, and what reliefs are available that you're not taking advantage of to be able to lighten that burden. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one for sick pay will be quite a difficult one.
The one for sick pay is it's a big one. The person is not there working, right? But I must pay her, and then somebody has to come and work in her place, and I must pay them. Where is the money coming from to pay that person?
I thought people get sick pay from
now it's from day one. Before it used to be from day 4.
Okay, I thought
with
it
the
was
new
like
law,
the
it's day 1.
revenue paying people.
No, sick pay is not refunded. Maternity pay is refunded, but sick pay is not.
So it's so hard on the small business. The bigger companies maybe they can afford it, but for us it's hard. And also holiday pay, it's
just employ people who don't call in sick, them.
We can find you some,
Or just send them my way and make sure they've got income protection. I'll get AI to clean us. Have they got the robots yet? But the cleaning robot, that's what we use in our office. It's really good, Have you seen the robot cleaning? Yeah. It's very good.
Get innovative,
Just need to hire some employees which don't get sick.
They come, you get them registered with your company, you get everything set up, they work for 3 days and they're off.
Of course, it's on
1 month.
Most of that, yes. No, just take people who come from outside. They want to work.
Yes, they need the money.
Locals, they just work so that they can get their benefits. They work a few hours for benefits. So.
Yeah, okay. Sorry,
No. That's the discussion so that we help.
So our pain points.
Yeah, we receive calls, many screaming. When some of these things happen.
My main one is the VAT. I'm very unhappy with
Personal.
this. It's a personal issue, and like between me and my wife, I'm saying, deregister the thing. But yeah.
Complicated.
Yeah, I think maybe the franchise holder was foreseeing growth. He didn't want any problem, so he wanted you just starting registered and you go to 100,000 at once and everything flies.
Done. Yeah.
But is that a service that you can offer to help people deregister? Do you take care of all those pains for people? Yeah.
And if you register today, it will take 7 days and you're out, yeah? Within 7 days, you have
And
a
then
saying
2 months' time we reach that threshold.
Ah.
And then
For
we
me,
register.
But that's a good
It's
thing.
better to register later.
Is
The problem
good
is,
thing.
I mean, because that's the problem that we keep saying, what if?
Yes.
What? But the if is not.
do it when you are.
Exactly.
But yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because
I know
if
it.
you are registered like right now,
Uh-huh.
even if you are, the bill will still come.
Yeah.
You still have to comply.
Yeah.
Because it's a regulation, it's a law, you can't do anything.
And also something else, being comfortable with the changing circumstances of your business as time goes by. Because at one point you'll be required to do this, then at one, say maybe a few months down the line, you look at your numbers, your employees, you're like, you know what, we need to change this. And it's fine, it's okay. You just need to be open and comfortable with having those conversations consistently and informing your accountant of what is going on. A phone call is all you need. This and this has been happening, I feel and from there
Is that phone call charged?
As you don't charge for
Like lawyers, every conversation you get a bill.
Package.
If you are a client, you have
If
to
you're a
charge.
client, you're paying monthly or annually. It's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
So we now move to the personal checks.